Is up, everybody? Welcome back to a new series that I'm doing. Probably the last new series I'm gonna start for a little while. I'm gonna start pumping out some content for all the ones that I have now. It's been a long week. A lot of content has come out. Got all the try not to laughs. I got my tier lists. In my experience, new episode, new series. Factor Cat Paranormal new series. Lastly, we got to do some gaming. I mean, gaming's always been a part of the channel in one way or the other. Mostly the Twitch channel, but gonna bring a little gaming here. If you guys are longtime viewers, you've seen some gaming videos pop up here and there. So, this is gonna be called Saturday Morning Gaming. It's gonna come out, obviously, Saturday mornings. And I'm kind of trying to hit that like nostalgic feeling of waking up, hopping in front of the TV, watching some cartoons, just really having a good morning, like a chill, relaxed morning, you know. And now that you're an adult, everyone's got their morning routines on a Saturday. Hang out with me. Let's just have a good time. We're going to try a random variety of games that are just from wacky and silly to some of your, more popular games. And we're just going to cut it up, post some funny shit, talk about the game, kind of see what happens. So today we are starting this series with 60 seconds. If you guys haven't seen this game or heard of this game, it's quite the adventure. And I'm playing the Re-Atomized version, which I've never played before, so I don't know what the differences are from the original. But you're quickly going to see what this is all about. It's kind of a silly survival slash, like, I don't know, decision making game. Let's jump into it. We're going to play Apocalypse, which is the full atomic experience. Scavenge around your house for supplies and then survive the post-apocalypse in your fallout shelter. Oh, I get to pick characters. Ted. We'll start with Fat Man, and then we'll start there and see how this goes. Because I only played the original one a little bit, so... Alright, so we have 60 seconds to grab shit. We gotta get the kids. Gotta get the kids. Let's get... No room? Oh, shit. The controls are really hard. Okay. Drop that. Okay. Let's get our daughter. Okay, we got like 30 seconds. Let's grab the wife. I feel like more people, the better. Okay. Let's go, Dolores. Okay. Let's get some supplies. I see a gun. A gun's good. A gun's good. We need water. Okay. No, we don't have any more time. We didn't get any food. Shit. Alright, well, here we go. We got everybody. We got the kids and the wife. I think that's better, but I don't really remember. I got a bunch of achievements, though, so I must have done good, I guess. Alright, so this is kind of the meat and bones of the game. We go through and we read what's going on. So day one, all of us made it in the shelter. Just a second before the blast, it was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We can't remember bringing those supplies down to the shelter, but we're not complaining. We probably should have stocked it better anyways. Plus one of those. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. There's just barely enough water for everyone. We will have to ration it strictly. We always thought life could be much better. That was before we got nuked. Now we think life could be much better. No way, not that much has changed. Okay. Day 2. Got some 5 o'clock shadow on the dad. She looks just grumpy. Alright, memories or not, we need to keep our heads clear. and get a grip on reality ahead of us. Ted is fine. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble dared to cross her path. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in good mood today. We hope it'll stay this way. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best out of the situation. He seems very cheerful. No rations. Alright. Not so strong. Scavenging these conditions could result in radiation sickness. The contamination. Yeah, let's schedule an expedition for tomorrow. We've been busy since we got in the shelter, but there is still much to be done, like trimming that shrubbery in our yard. That's definitely something we want to do when we get out of here. Alright, day 3. Doing well so far. We can make it work even in Toronto. Question is, how do we find a boat to get there? We heard that's the best way to get to Europe. Oh, what? If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. Everyone has to drink sometime, including Mary Jane. Water is all Dolores wants. Timmy's been talking about nothing other than water. Okay, so everyone's thirsty. Alright, we've been preparing for this expedition since yesterday and feel ready to go right now. Who should be the lucky one to venture out? Let's send Timmy. Let's send him with the gun. Alright, let's hope Timmy comes back strong. We need the goods. Alright, Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Ted is no longer thirsty. Mary Jane, okay. No one's thirsty. No one needs food yet. That's a funny noise. It's hard to keep track of time down here. We can't tell if it's night or day. Our sleeping patterns are messed up. These terrible light bulbs are not helping. Too bad we can't replace them. There has to be something else we can do about this. Ooh, we don't have any first aid kit. Alright, they're looking worse for wear. They're probably hungry. They're tired. Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we try to get at least an hour or 2 of sleep. No luck. We're even more tired than we were, and there are other problems we need to face soon. Let's just hope our yawning will be enough to scare raiders away or save us from radiation sickness. So they're all tired. Let's give everyone some food. Last thing we expected to hear while sitting in a fallout shelter was a trumpet. It was played by someone who was clearly not a trumpet player, and who had probably never heard a trumpet player in their entire life. He came with a friend who knocked on the door and demanded that we let the merry men enter so they could take from the rich and give to the poor. Should we let them in? That seems like a trap. Let's let them in. These merry folks were very kind. They noticed we didn't have a radio and so offered us one. When we asked where they got from, they said the 1%. This game's got good humor. Dolores is still tired and can't seem to sleep it off. Dolores can't remain this thirsty for long. Ted has rested. Where's the water? Ted needs it. Mary Jane is rested. Water is what Mary Jane... Okay. So everyone needs water. It's tough surviving in these conditions. Let's hope this will be over soon, or else we might end up dead in some wasteland ditch. That's not something we're looking forward to. Alright, we're blasting through the days. Nothing crazy's happened yet. Timmy should be back now or the next day, I think. Okay. It wasn't this day. We're trying our best to remain calm. The situation we're in is far from normal. We might never get used to it. We hope the help comes soon. Ted is no longer thirsty. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Dolores finally rested. She isn't thirsty. Okay, no one needs anything. Dolores has not been very talkative lately. Should we chat with her and find out what's wrong? Yes. We're family. We need to chat. Talking to Dolores helped resolve some of her issues and doubts. She feels better now. Ted has not complained today, at least not very much. Mary Jane says she's fine and doesn't need anything. Today's been fine for Dolores thus far. No food or water. Okay. Peculiar. It seems that the whole shelter has been shaking every couple of minutes, and it feels like it's getting stronger every time this happens. Here it comes again, and it's way worse. It's an earthquake. Hold on to something. Okay, I guess we're holding on to the radio. Earthquake or not, nothing is going to stand between us and our daily dose of radio static. We were able to grab it before it could fall down and get smashed. Something else might be broken, but we won't know until we've cleaned this place up. Ted is really thirsty. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Water, as Dolores wants. Alright, guys. Well, we're running out of water and Timmy's not here. We've been hearing strange noises lately. It is coming from the outside, or is it something that came into the shelter with us? Could it be? We found nothing. We feel like we might be going crazy. We should probably get busy with something to keep us occupied before it gets worse. Yeah, play some checkers. Having some fun made us forget about... What was it again? Okay, no one's thirsty anymore. No one... let's ration some food. Okay, we can keep sitting on our backside here in this tiny little bunker, or we can start thinking about getting away as far as possible from the radioactive wasteland. Who would have thought the Reds would ruin such a lovely neighborhood? We could do it on our own, the escaping part, not the ruining part. Of course. However, there might be someone out there who can help us. Let's keep our eyes and ears out. Yep, let's listen on the radio. Maybe Timmy? Okay, Timmy's back. Is he gonna be fucked? Oh, he looks not good. Oh no. Timmy. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. Hungry, tired, and sick. Oh my god. Okay. We knew it. The government is not fallen and they're coming to save us. They didn't give exact dates in their radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they will be in touch in a couple of days and told us to await for the instruction. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and it's safe with us now. Still got the gun. During our expedition, we stumbled across a half-ruined wall with some half-burnt painting on it. We quickly realized we found the ruins of our local museum. Normally we would have never entered an establishment like that without a ticket, but desperate times call for desperate measures. We jumped over the turnstile without looking back. In front of the museum canteen we found a box with some water bottles in it. It was probably left there by some delivery company. That delivery company is probably out of business now. Our guess is it was blown out of the market. Ha ha. 2+2 water. Perfect. The gift shop was a sorry state. While it's still standing, the whole place was folded with souvenirs and junk. Or both. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. The only useful thing we found was a padlock that was securing the safe behind the counter. The safe itself was empty, of course. So we got a padlock. Ted is fine. Mary Jane says she's fine. Dolores is fine as well. And Timmy needs help. We don't have a med kit. Our hideout was approached by a man we didn't know. He claimed he used to be an accountant, but now he survives as a trader and a gambler. He offered us a card game for a bet or two. Water bottles. Shall we play? No, we don't have it. That's sketch anyways. We don't want to lose our water. Alright, Timmy needs some medicine, man. He's gonna die. Timmy ain't doing good. Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example is that to set for the kids? We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. We'd sooner rob someone. We sent that man away. Good riddance. Timmy should eat something. Timmy needs an extra blanket. He's shivering all the time. Timmy needs to rest a bit longer. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. Okay. They all need water. Okay. Let's do Ted. Let's go with this. Alright, Ted. Good luck out there, my guy. Bring us back some food. Alright, Timmy might not make it. Timmy's still hungry? Okay, they're no longer thirsty. Ted is left for the surface. We hope we'll be back. Alright, Timmy. I don't know what else I can do for you, my guy. We never thought we'd live to see a dancing cockroach. We still haven't, but we saw one that was nearly as big as a cat. The good news is they've probably scared off any rats in the area. The bad news is they are huge and will probably attack us when we don't. Oh my god, I sent out the bug spray right when we need it. Well, that's not good. Get the gun. Shoot it. Shoot that rad roach. I played Fallout. Oh, there it is. It's a mutant cockroach. Maybe it's friendly. Oh my, that thing is huge, and there goes another one. Roaches everywhere. We're doomed. We're already feel all dirty. Timmy's looking very pale. That's not good. Huh. Okay, he's no longer hungry. He still hasn't rested. Mary Jane's fine. Dolores is fine. Oh no. It has become more and more difficult to breathe in this shelter over the last couple of hours. We suspect there is something wrong with the ventilation. Maybe it got stuck somehow, but how? We need to investigate. Oh, we don't have anything. Oh, man. What? Someone's calling? Is that the government again? We decided to ignore any problems with the vents. That's not what we did, and focus on the other problems. As predicted, all of us developed a nasty cough, had terrible breathing, but it got better next morning. We don't know what the issue was, but the important thing is it's gone now. If we don't do anything about Timmy's sickness, it might get worse. Timmy needs to rest a bit longer. Timmy has been talking about nothing other than water he should drink. Timmy should eat something. Oh my god. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Okay, so everyone's eating and drinking today. Uh-oh. We had thought phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth on our street survived the bombing somehow. It seems it's ringing right now. We should send someone to answer it. Okay, so we're in a little bit of a predicament. Do we send one of the two healthy people, or do we risk Timmy, who's already fucked? We risk Timmy. I think that's the smart move. Make contact with the other way senders. Yeah, we're sending Timmy. Fingers crossed. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Tim is looking pale. Okay, no longer thirsty, no longer hungry. Timmy's just gonna either die or we're gonna get a med kit. Like, there's no in between there. We conducted our daily supply count. We've noticed that a soup can was missing. We're absolutely sure it was there just yesterday. That can only mean one thing. We have a soup thief among us. Now we just need to figure out who the culprit is. Who ate the soup? Oh, Timmy. Timmy, that piece of shit. It was Timmy's hands to yourself, sneak. Wait, it was Timmy. Hands to yourself, sneak thief. Timmy has received a lifelong ban on touching any soup cans, even empty ones. We'll have to feed... Oh, no. Oh. We'll have to feed him with a spoon from now on, and somebody else will have to take out the trash. He didn't even look sorry. He just shrugged and belched loudly, smelling suspiciously of tomatoes. Ew. Ted has been outside for far too long and still has not returned. We fear he isn't coming back. Oh, that's not good. If we don't do anything about Timmy's sickness, it could get worse. There isn't anything bothering Mary Jane. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is... Okay. Well, we don't have any food. Okay, well, we gotta send Dolores. It seems that for every cockroach we squash with our boot, 2 others take its place. It's time to do something about this. We gotta shoot them. I mean, I don't know. Okay. We won the battle and maybe even the whole war. After the massacre was over, we tidied up the cockroach remains and dumped them next to our shelter door. Let that be a warning to all the other insects out there. Don't mess with us. Timmy's looking very pale. That's not good. Timmy keeps falling asleep in his chair. He seems a few days to rest. Some water for Timmy would be nice. Everyone... Okay, so everyone needs water. Alright, Dolores, what are you going out with? Oh, do we send her with the gun? I think we have to, right? Or do we just send her with nothing? Alright, well, we're gonna send her with nothing and see what happens. I mean, Timmy's pretty much dead if we... Yeah, look at this guy. Oh. Timmy looks like... he looks like he's been at a rave for far too long. Oh no, Timmy. Doris on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back. Timmy's no longer thirsty. Yeah, Timmy's gonna die if we don't get something. I mean, that's just how it is. It's high time we stopped wondering about what's going on and started asking questions, or at least listen to some reasonable answers. So how about turning to a radio station? Okay, yep. We want to do that. We want to listen to the radio whenever we can. We're able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news, the fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Timmy needs an extra blanket. Okay, they're hungry. We don't have any food. Shh. We gotta keep Mary Jane more healthy. We received another transmission from the army. They'll be doing a quick sweep of the area and asked all survivors to leave markings at the nearest bus stop to indicate they're around. Oh no. Their markings are to be made with cards. Guess we won't be able to play poker, but if that gets us rescued, then we can probably make this... Okay. Well, we don't have any cards, so that sucks. He'll be fine. Damn it, we missed our chance to let the military know where we are. There's a good bet they will get back to us again, but when will that be? Timmy is never a fan of soup, but soup is all he talks about. He must be hungry. Timmy's looking very pale. That's not good. Some water. Okay. So, we'll give him water. We don't have any soup. When we opened the bunker door this morning to let in some fresh radioactive air, we discovered a small suitcase on our doorstep. There was no note on it, and the neighborhood seemed empty. We got to take the risk. I mean... Oh, look at his hair. What the hell? Oh, there's water. There's no such thing as too much water nowadays. We inspected it thoroughly after taking it out of the suitcase, but it looks absolutely harmless and purified. We hope we get to meet the generous stranger one day and thank him or her personally for keeping our family well hydrated. If we don't get anything about Timmy's sickness, it might get worse. Timmy's no longer thirsty. Yeah, I know he's hungry. There's nothing we can do. What was that? Did the radio static just stop for a moment? Let's try to... Okay. Let's get back on the radio station. Man, Timmy's gonna die soon. Wait, did we get a first aid kit? What? What? Oh, okay. We're in business. Let's go. Some friendly soul on the radio was talking about a supply pack she'd lost during a trip through our town. We immediately realized she must have driven through our street. We rushed out and got to the package before anyone else. Water, soup, and a med kit. Timmy's diet. Okay, Timmy, we're good, dog. We're good. We got you. We're a regular family, so we have the occasional argument or two, but it was never as intense as the fight we just got into. No one wants to speak to each other. Let's just hope. Uh-oh. I mean, fights happen, man. Oh, her hair's not looking good. Alright, we're done fighting, but for how long? Water's what Mary Jane needs right now. Timmy was cured. How about getting Timmy something to drink? Okay, so they both need water. Timmy needs some more food. We were about to go to sleep when we heard someone knocking on the door. Who could it be at this hour? Who could it be this part of the wasteland? How in the hell did they survive the nuke? No, let's not. Nighttime, we don't want that. The banging stopped after a while, and whoever's behind the door left. We have no idea who it was. Will we ever find out? Okay, she's hungry. Timmy is very hungry. God, okay. Well, we're out of food again, so y'all need to figure it out. The note we found on our door today was a real surprise to all of us. It's not signed, but it says that whoever wrote it has been observing us for a while and believes we're the right kind of people. They instruct us to send a single unarmed representative to a meeting today at midnight to find out more. Should we send someone? No, I don't trust that. I don't trust that at all. Why would you do it at midnight? Like, okay, day 26. Oh my god! Dolores, what happened? She's like green. She looks like that, those orcs or whatever in the Fallout game. Oh my god, okay, well. Not good. This whole thing sounds too risky. We have no way of knowing who left that letter. It might be a harmless prank, or it might be a bandit trap. Either way, we're staying put and waiting for the army to come rescue us. We know we can count on them. We were glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. Who are we going to call when the world is on fire? The fire department. We were thrilled to find the place still running. Firefighters redecorated the place and redid their outfits. Most of the walls were messily painted in black and red, and the firemen helmets now have a grim skull symbol on them. We never thought our local firefighter had such artistic souls. Soul alternative, that sounds sketchy. Near the garage we found a few firefighters shooing off some giant mutated cockroach with a fire hose. We joined in on the fun and managed to fill some bottles with water in the process. Although initially friendly, the firefighters became a bit anxious after a while. They handed us a can of bug spray and asked us not to tell anyone about what we saw here. We're not sure why. Maybe they're too humble and don't want people to come and shower them with gifts. Mary Jane is long and hurried. Doris has been putting on a brave face, but she must be starving, really tired. Okay. We're gonna do an expedition. Mary Jane's going. Maybe Timmy again? He seems to be doing well. Let's see here. The first aid kit we have is useless. We probably won't be able to fill it up with prescription meds from a drugstore, so we need to take the matters into our own hands. Here's an idea. Let's use the innocent-looking bug spray to create life-saving drugs. Bro. Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, Dolores is... Oh, Dolores... They say Dolores is hungry. No, we don't have any food. I think we gotta risk it. Let's see what happens. Oh, did it work? Oh, it worked. What did you know? Combining American innovation and deadly bug spray can result in just enough drugs to replace an empty first aid kit. We'll worry about the side effects later. Dolores' health has not improved. Dolores needs more time to rest. Dolores will not last long without water. Okay, so everyone needs water. Oh shit! If she doesn't eat tonight, she will not last till morning. Timmy's been talking about nothing other than water. Well, Dolores is gonna die because we don't have any food. Timmy's going out again. Give him the gun. Let's let our boy go do some work. So Dolores is gonna die. Right? That's what it said. I mean, we don't have any... Oh, what? You haven't done shit, Mary Jane. Is that why she's fatigued? Timmy went out of the way this time. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Dolores has barely any strength left. She doesn't eat tonight. She won't last till morning. Sleep it off. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Mary Jane is looking very good. She hasn't eaten in a while. I mean, I don't know what you guys want me to do. I mean, I don't have any food. A sleazing little trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal for just one can of soup. Well, doesn't matter. We don't have any soup. If Timmy didn't take that soup, we would be fine. Okay, Dolores is better. Our grandparents always told us to never buy anything sight unseen, and we're not about to start now. Gone are the times of yard sales. We can manage without whatever junk is in that mysterious bag. Mary Jane isn't looking very good if she hasn't eaten in a while. Doris has barely any strength left. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we don't have any food. On our way back from the last expedition, we noticed some drawings on a half-ruined wall nearby. There's a crude map of our town in one place. Okay, well, we have to send her. Mary Jane's gonna go check. Radio's playing. Lucky find. We were afraid the map was a trap leading us straight into a camp full of bandits, but it turned out to be true. At the end of the path, we found some supplies that might be helpful to us. Flashlight. Mary Jane. Okay, they all look like shit and they're not doing well. They need water. We can do water. We received another transmission from the army. They'll be doing a quick sweep of the area. Okay, we still don't have any cards. Oh, man. They're both gonna die of starvation, aren't they? Damn it, we missed our chance. Mary Jane isn't looking good. Dolores needs some time to rest. Okay, they're both hungry. Can't help. They offer... Oh, man. Today we were visited by a strange-looking little man who introduced himself as a trader. He insisted his prices are so low that it's particularly like cutting his own throat. The least we could do was take a look at his offer, although for some reason we don't really trust him. I'm not going to do it because I don't... If we could get the car, if we had the bug spray, for sure. Because we'd be able to get out of here. Despite his desperate attempts to sell us all kinds of things, unless useless or not, we turned down the man's offer. It's probably for the better. He did look quite untrustworthy. Okay, barely enough strength. Complains she still can't get a good night's rest. Mary Jane was starving. Cool. What do you want me to do? Enough of this plain, tasteless water. Dolores is really craving a cup of coffee. Real, true blue American coffee. The kind that you can drink 5 cups of and still felt. Oh my god. Can't read. Real, true blue American coffee. The kind that you can drink 5 cups and still feel sleepy. Where are we going to find that in this wasteland? Well, Dolores' favorite diner is, used to be a few blocks away. Dolores, if you want the coffee, go find it yourself. How does that sound? Oh, fuck! What is that? Oh, no. Oh, no. Let me... Oh, no. Well, boys. Dolores died. Our volunteer came back empty-handed. Apparently the diner is now just a sad hole in the ground with some seats lying around. What a letdown. Madrine is starving. Dolores bravely faced hunger. However, eating is a habit that is hard to shake off. She couldn't take it anymore. You perished? What about Timmy? Well, you know, I feel like we still did pretty good. If Timmy didn't steal that soup, we would have had enough soup to last a little bit longer. And if Timmy would have came back with some food instead of just water. We had plenty of water. What a fun game. What a fun game. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out for this first Saturday morning gaming. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be doing a lot more of these, going through different games. If you liked this one specifically, I'll happily play more of it. It's a lot of fun. Anyways, catch you on the next one. Peace.